Hey guys, really quickly, sorry about my blanket. I'm kind of chilly tonight. I have a book haul for y'all. So this is supposed to be a thrift haul, but I bought so many books because their books were 5 cents today and at this thrift store that I shop at. So I stocked up for the market and then some for myself. So I'm gonna do a haul, children's books, I think, adult books, and then I'll do a separate haul for everything else that I got. This haul is going to be the adult books. So let's go ahead and jump in. So, picked up this book. It's Rachael Ray, Food Network, Just in Time. It's tons of recipes in here, and y'all know I have been wanting to try out tons of new recipes. So I picked this book up. Let's see, it tells me how many recipes. No, it just tells me the pages. It has all kinds. I'm gonna try it out, pick out the ones that I like, and then I'm going to sell the book afterwards. So I got 15-minute meals, sandwiches, pizzas and burgers, soups, stews, and chilies, pasta and grains, salad and vegetable entrees, fish and seafood, chicken, turkey, and eggs, 30-minute meals, another sandwich, burgers, soups, pastas, salads, fish and seafood, and then there's beef, pork, and lamb, chicken, turkey, and eggs again. And then there's 60-minute meals, same thing. There is just a ton of recipes in here. I really prefer a cookbook that has pictures. This one has a few, but not very many. I'll just kind of really quickly flip through here. Cold chicken satay noodles, Harvest creamy corn soup, tuna and tomato bread soup, swordfish burgers, bacon burgers, Kentucky burgers. There's just a ton of recipes in here. Got it for 5 cents. I'm trying to see how much it went for originally. It doesn't say, I don't believe, but I'm sure Rachael Ray is very expensive. I'm sure it was very expensive. Yeah, she's so expensive that her price isn't even on the book. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't tell me at all how much it costs. I don't even want to wonder. So picked that book up. Then I picked up this one to resell, and it's a concise encyclopedia, the A to Z of men's health. Picked this up for resale. It was originally $19.95. Topics covered include, I might actually read through this first: antioxidants, autoimmune disorders, blood pressure, contraception for men, erectile dysfunction, gout, hair loss, lymphoma, nicotine addiction, sports medicine, and stomach ulcers. So I picked that book up. Like I said, I'll probably read through it first. This one I was really interested in, and I want to read this. It's completely revised and updated the vaccine book, Make the Right Decision for Your Child. So I wanted to look through this because I've never told y'all, and some of y'all may not agree. We're not all going to agree on things, but I do not vaccinate my children. I don't vaccinate myself. I can go into another video on that if you're interested in the facts that I know, just having so many medical field members in my family on my side and Nick's side. My family is go ahead with the vaccines. Nick's family is not. And just taking experience from both and friends that have had bad reactions and different things. I've done my research, and there's a select few that I will give them, but most of them we do not do. And like I said, I can do a video if you're interested in that on like the different vaccines we don't do and why we don't do them. And funny story, when Mason, well, not funny story, when Mason was about, I think it 2 months or 3 months, we went and brought him to his doctor appointment, and you know, they do shots. We agreed to one vaccine, and the nurse came in, and she was going to give him this shot, and I asked her, what is it, you know, and she said, it's this, and this. I said, hold up, you told me we were getting one vaccine. No, this shot had a cocktail of all 4 different medications for 4 vaccines mixed into one. we got tricked by a nurse, and ever since then we don't go back to that pediatrician. But you have to be very careful, and that's why I picked this book up when I saw it, and it went for $16 normally. Be careful when you go to your doctors, because they will do a cocktail of vaccines, and that doctor was very just ugly when it came to us not wanting to vaccinate our kids. So, you know, you have to pick who works for you. But enough of the vaccines, and like I said, I can get into another video on that if you want. But let's get on to the books. So I got this Sarah Dessen, Someone Like You. It was marked down to $3.99 here. Let's see, what is the original cost on it? $8.99. Then I picked up Love, Life, and the List. I probably will read through these and then sell them. I love to read through them, and if I don't like them, just toss them to the side. $9.99. Usually within the first 10-15 pages, I can tell if I'm going to like a book or not. So that's kind of how I know. Next thing is Not My Daughter. It was sold at Target. Says, you risked everything for her, but can you keep her safe? U.S. Today best-selling author. Originally $12.99. I want to read out the back of this one to y'all. Millie has always dreamed of being a mother, so when she and her husband Matt are told they can't have children, she's heartbroken. Then their loved ones offer the ultimate gift. Millie's best friend and Matt's brother will be donors. With everyone accepting and open, Millie believes that nothing can go wrong, except none of them is prepared for the feelings when Millie gives birth to the baby, Alice, or when Alice receives a devastating diagnosis. As Millie's world falls apart, the people who love Alice best are forced to face what it means to be a parent and to make impossible choices for themselves and for their daughter. And then I also want to read the back of the vaccine book for y'all. I mean, I just think it would be interesting to do. From America's most trusted name in pediatrics, and indispensable comprehensive guide for parents facing the childcare question, should I vaccinate my child? When you're considering which vaccinations are right for your child and when to administer them, there's a lot to think about. With 12 separate vaccines on the standard schedule for so much conflicting information available, it's easy to become overwhelmed. Dr. Bob Sears offers help. Blah, 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 blah. He provides an in-depth look at each disease vaccine pair and covers everything you need to know: how common or rare or how serious each disease is, how each vaccine is made and what its ingredients are, which ingredients are potentially controversial, which brands and types of vaccines are safest, what each vaccine's side effects might be and how likely they are to occur, how to treat, recognize, and prevent vaccine side effects, how to tailor your child's shot schedule to minimize risk and safety requirements, advice on adult vaccines and vaccines for international travel, an in-depth section on Canadian vaccines. So, picked that one up. Mason's trying to wake up. And then I picked this one up, Letting Go, A Parent's Guide to Understanding the College Years. Not for me, I'm going to resell it. But I thought this would be interested in for someone that has a child going to college. Thought it would be a good book. It doesn't have a price on it. But like I said, I paid 5 cents for each of these. Okay, the next ones that I picked up. Joy School, Hilarious and Heartbreaking, a book worth buying. 13-year-old Katie is new to her Missouri town, living alone with a stern, inaccessible father. Following her mother's death, unable to fit in at a school, she forges alliances where she can with her housekeeper, with a pimply fellow misfit named Cynthia, and with the gorgeous Taylor, who gets her kicks out of shoplifting. Most frustrating of all is Katie's imperfect friendship with the proprietor of a local gas station, a handsome 23-year-old who shares her love of checkers but doesn't return her crush. With humor and an eye for telling detail, Berg conveys the way each unpromising element of Katie's life ultimately offers her more than she had anticipated. And this one goes for $11.95. 99 pick-me-ups for new mamas. I found this set. It is national bestseller Jill Connor Brown, God Save the Sweet Potato Queens. The Sweet Potato Queens Book of Love. And I believe I did get a duplicate of that. Yes, God Save the Sweet Potato Queens. There was 2 of those, and I did get both. Let's see. Bringing Up Boys. I thought that would be interesting for me. Dirt. This one looked really cool. And this is actually a kid's book, but it's scholastic and it's a chapter book, so that's why I included it. Rising Strong, How the Ability to Reset Transforms the Way We Live, Love, Parent, and Lead. If you want reviews on any of these books, let me know and I'll make sure to read them before I get rid of them. And this one is for me. I used to read this when I was in elementary school and I thought my kids would love it. It's Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. And if y'all want me to read this book to y'all, one story at a time, I could make it a series because this is an amazing book, y'all. I'm gonna read you one of them. It's just a bunch of different cute little things. It's usually 1 page or 2 pages, and this one is Sick. I cannot go to school today. Sad little Peggy and McKay. I have the measles and mumps, a gash and a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet. My throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. That's enough of that. But it's a really good book for kids. And I think that is all of the adult books, but I'm going to double check really quick. All right, this is the last adult book. Sorry about that. And it's just Happy, Happy, Happy by Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. I'm probably not going to read this, but I will put it for resale. So that is all for the adult books, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.